Hey guys, this is Mario from ERC Eligibility Check. Thank you for being part of this group and welcome to this first training session. We're going to give you all the tools you need to make your journey into ERC, into helping as many businesses as possible, as successful as possible. Now, the first training is on how to generate a leads list. Okay, how to generate a list of people that you are going to contact. You're going to make it your job to contact to see if you can help them with their ERC claim. Okay, so this is how you do it. A lot of people get really confused with this stuff. This is super simple. Now, I run a business called listbuilders.io, so we actually help people, help businesses with this specific task, okay, generate bespoke leads lists for their businesses. Right, now, this is how you do it, okay? This is what I recommend you do. You sign up for something called Apollo, okay, apollo.io. Now, Apollo is super cheap. I think you can get it for about $9 a month or $19 a month. There's two different packages. There is another package which is thousands of dollars a month, which I don't have, and I don't suggest that you get either. I don't think it's necessary for this for this project. Okay, so what you do once you sign up, you go here to search. Now you can see here there's 262 million people. Okay, we want to whittle this down to around 200. Okay, let's just start with 200 for now. Obviously there's a lot of people in big companies here that we're not going to be approaching, so let's start to whittle this down. So let's think about people first. Okay, location. So if we go to select region, we only want people that are in the United States. Okay, so that's taking it down to almost 60 million. Let's pick, actually I'll come back to pick a state later. Let's look at industries. Now, there's a list of industries that are eligible for ERC. I'll put that up in the group so you have access to it. Okay, but first of all, one that I know is going to be good is trucking. Okay, transportation, trucking, railroad, perfect. So almost 1 million people. Okay, so let's take that down even more. Let's look at employees. Let's just think about people or businesses that are between 1 and 50. We don't really want to be going after these tiny companies, but I think anything 3 or 4 employees plus is good to go after. So we can remove these later, the ones that are 1 and 2. But I think this number is pretty good. Now, we want, what else should we look at? Job titles. So if we go down to here, management level, we only want senior people. If you're going to get, anyone below C-suite, they're just not going to be able to make the kind of decisions to get you what you need. So there's just no point in speaking to anybody or approaching anybody. You're going to be wasting your time approaching anybody that is below this kind of level. Okay, sometimes you might get passed on to somebody that's below that level if they're handling it, but there's just no point in reaching out to anybody that's not one of the decision makers of the business. Now, they are more difficult to get hold of, I'll grant you that, but there's just no point in speaking to anybody else. Okay, because ultimately these are the ones that are going to make the decision. You're just wasting your time doing anything else. So I like that. So it's down to around 20,000. Okay, so let's go back to location. Account HQ. So let's pick a state. Let's pick Mississippi. Okay, 112. Okay, you know what? Let's just go with that for now. This is perfect. So we've got 112 people here that are senior people, C-suite people in the state of businesses in the state of Mississippi. There's some other ones here as well, which is, okay, this is contact location. Okay, that's fine. As long as the company's based in Mississippi, I'm happy to take it for now. You might want to whittle that down yourself later. Now, let's see, actually, if you go to more filters, you might want to play around with this email status. You only really want verified or guest here. You might want to just play around with this stuff just to see what you can get. This is none. If you're doing cold calling, you want to try and get some phone numbers here. Let's just see what that says. Okay, let's just try this. So we've got 45 people. Okay, fine. Now, one of the annoying things about Apollo is that unless you have one of the more expensive packages, you can't export more than 25 people at a time. So I do have a tool that can automate a lot of this for you, which which I'll share with you. But for now, we'll just stick with this. So you can save, click on the whole page. You've got 25 people. Create a list. So ERC Mississippi trucking. Okay, confirm. Perfect. So that's added 25 people to a new list that I've created. Now let's go to the second page. Should be 20 people on this page. I don't know where those people are, but okay, sometimes it does do this. Says there's 20 people, but they haven't, they're not showing up. Okay, so let's just save that and see what happens. Don't worry. Maybe it just needs a refresh, just to kind of see what's going on. I'll just do a quick refresh. Okay, so there's my list. I can't see any people here, but that's fine if they are not there. Okay, it shows 45 people. And from here, I have my list. Because they're all saved, what I can do now is select all people, export to CSV. Now this is how I generate a leads list. Now I've just done 45 here for you to see, but you can do as many as you want to get started with. So let's download that, see what happens. Right, now we have our leads list, which has been exported. You can see here there's 45 people. Looks like the kind of people that we need to speak to, all senior people. We've got the company name here. We've got their email, which is verified. Now, look, my advice to you here is to always double verify this data using something like zero bounce, never bounce, something like that. Okay, I always do. Sometimes Apollo data isn't fantastic. 9 times out of 10 it's okay. I would just double check, because you don't want to be really sending emails out to email addresses that are not verified. You've got the website, company LinkedIn, you've got the person's email, so you can run email campaigns. Good thing about Apollo is you can run email campaigns directly from Apollo, and you know, once you set up your emails in there, we can do that too. If that's something that you want to see, let me know. Their personal LinkedIn page is also there. and some phone numbers, also some business descriptions. Okay, so all of these people will at some point have had their businesses affected by COVID. So these are the people that you need to reach out to. Let me know what questions you have about this.